This is one of the things I truly adore about my country. It loves its nature. And whilst it's all calm and mad before the storm, coming up in the next few minutes of the Paula Malai Ali show, we're going to give you news, we're going to give you music, and we're going to give you fashion. Stay with us. So our whirlwind tour of Brunei and all its magic continues. As you just heard, it's a chock-a-block show. We'll be peeling back the layers of Bandar Seri Begawan with a bang. So this is kind of strange. I am literally 1 minute away from my own house, and there's this big industrial type warehouse around me, and my producers brought me to what looks like a studio. I think it's a studio. In fact, I'm convinced it's a studio, but let's go and find out.
Oh, hi Paula.
Hi.
Hey.
I was told to, I'm Paula by the way, my
I'm
producer
Kamal.
just told me to come into this, which is a studio as I suspected,
yeah.
and I'm assuming it's yours?
Yeah, it's my friends.
Kamaloko is a pioneer in the world of drumming. As a percussionist, he's very much at the helm when it comes to giving us the beats. I do recall my sister telling me about this gentleman quite a while ago, and I just knew I had to get to the bottom of his story.
From the start, how did it get set up? Kamaloko.
Actually, in 2004, 2005, I was actually thinking of promoting drummers because that time we have a lot of promotions by event managers.
Yeah.
They only do guitarists and bands. So I thought to my friends, like, you know what? Let's do a drum concert.
A drum
concert, yeah. That was actually the first one in Brunei.
There was nothing that was going to stand in the way of this potentially epic event actually happening. And happen it did. For Kamal, it was all about finding the right people, the right venue, who also shared his passion of going commercial with his troupe. The turnout was fantastic. Old, young, you name it, everyone enjoyed getting their groove on.
So how was that first concert received? Did people like it, or were they a bit like, oh?
It was awesome.
It was awesome?
Because there was no way of promoting it that time. We only do SMS. And I remember World Cup Brazil was...
Okay,
so we used
way
the chat.
back, yeah.
We used the chat. It's like, come to Jodong Park, we have a drum concert. It's called 100 Beats. And it was a good turnout. It was 300 people.
I was going to say, how many people showed up? 300?
Around 300, 400.
Oh,
you know, it was in Jodong Park anyway, so it was an open area and people were surprised.
100 beats it was, although it could just as well have been 1,000 beats. Such was the crazy atmosphere at Jurudong Park. So, a concert in the park with dozens of drummers all coming together, playing to a sellout crowd on a perfect evening in Brunei.
Okay, do you know what? Let's get down to business.
Okay.
I'm really not very good at doing things that are not in my comfort zone.
So what have I got here?
So basically in a drum set, this is a basic drum set.
Yeah.
So hit that 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And if you continuously play that,
I'll
you can
sound
actually
cool?
create a beat. Yeah,
Okay.
you'll sound cool.
I'll be cool. Hold on, here we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay, here we
so
go.
1,
2, 1, 2, 3, okay.
yeah, 1,
okay.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Or what you can do is 1, 2.
Okay, so we established we can both count to 3.
I just want to do this.
Just
I'm a natural.
She's a natural.
Naturally terrible. This is awesome.
So a drummer I may not be, however, I'm definitely a girl who likes their clothes.
It really has taken us such a long time to nail down this particular individual, but finally we have one of Brunei's most interesting personalities when it comes to fashion. We have Atika. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we've been trying to get her on the show for weeks and weeks, but you're so busy because you kind of commute between one end of Brunei to the other. But we're going to be discussing your line called Zoya.
Bruneians are becoming a lot more discerning of how they look, and I discovered we have local designers who really are very much on par with some international ones.
Initially, at first when we started this company, it was actually a jewelry company.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was started with me, my sister, my cousin. And then over the years, we just went on our own different ways, and I just took over the entire brand because I was also accountable for the brand before that.
Okay.
So I just kept the brand and just did my own line.
Atika's creations are totally unpredictable. While some designers are inspired by nature, iconic people, or even a totally different era, this designer has her own rules.
Usually I design first and I pick the fabric, but if I see a fabric then I'll design around that fabric.
So what was the inspiration for this? This looks very like you could wear it on the red carpet as a crop jacket with really sexy straight pants, right?
Yeah. So this is, I rarely make designs based on floral patterns like this. So usually it's just really...
the texture you seem to go with more like this.
Yeah, solid
one,
or geometric patterns.
Got it.
With a passion of turning a building into a wearable piece of art, it's understandable that her clientele goes way beyond Brunei and those who truly appreciate this sort of originality.
Yeah.
What would be your dream client? And she would say, okay, I want you to design this. What would your dream client want and how would you go about making it?
My dream client would be someone like Lady Gaga, who's very risky. Yeah, and quite open as well to different designs and different approaches and different materials as well.
And I'm feeling this, Lady Gaga. I think your collection is so lovely and diverse.
Thank
we
you.
wish you the best of luck. I didn't know we had these kind of designers in Brunei. So Atika, thank you for your time and letting us come and rearrange your lovely home. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Paula. Thank you.
After my girly morning with Atika, it was time to invade another talented person's territory.
It's a beautiful day today here in Bandar Seri Begawan. What makes it even more beautiful is that I know I'm going to be having some really nyaman food. We're about to meet a gentleman called Yani, who I've met at many pop-ups selling my own jewellery, and he started up his small food industry, which now includes a restaurant. So he's going to show us today how to cook a paella. Yani, thank you so much for having us here today. Good to see you. I'm very well. What's happening then today?
So today we're gonna make a pollo y marisco paella.
I thought it was a pollo in what? Pollo?
A chicken and seafood paella.
Okay.
Yani's culinary background is inspired by his years of living in Spain, the land of tapas, sangria, and the family favorite, the paella. It's a popular rice dish and has really taken off here in Brunei, with Yani putting his own spin on it.
No, everyone makes their own paella. Everyone chooses what they want. People have more preference towards seafood, more preference towards chicken. In Europe, people eat a lot of rabbit, so some people put rabbit in, according to taste.
Yes, I couldn't really imagine eating a bunny.
Oh, no bunny boiling for me today, please. Time to get this paella party started.
Oh, it's hot already.
Oh yeah. First, we're gonna start out by getting some color on the chicken.
Browning the chicken was first on the agenda as we placed them on a sizzling hot pan. Now the cool thing about this dish is that you literally get down and dirty with it. No time to be a princess, but eventually I knew I'd have a meal fit for a king.
I think things are going to start getting very smelly yummy.
Roast the garlic in there.
You can't go wrong with a big spoon of garlic, throw in the squid and some mussels, and don't forget to do this.
Now that's got liquid in it. Are those mussels in brine or something?
Yes, a bit.
I know what you're going to say, but I've eaten many a paella in my day, and the usual question is, yes, seafood or chicken, but it seems with Yani, you get it all.
So the rice, I was going to ask you, is there a specific kind of rice we would have to use? It can't just be the beras, what we call beras wangi here.
It has to be a risotto rice.
Okay, it is a risotto type.
Now this ain't just any old rice dish, it's risotto, a thicker and hardier grain to what us Asians are used to. Just remember this, risotto is always wet dish.
Yani, this looks absolutely beautiful. And that's
Thank
a
you.
boil of how long?
A bit short of 2 hours. You put capsicum, dress it up with the mussels, sliced lemon, ready to go.
I was eager to try the dish I'd watched being cooked for 2 hours. I immediately felt like I'd been exported to Spain.
Don't need to say anything.
Everything had married so perfectly, with the rice infused with the stock and the seafood playing a starring role. If you're looking for a taste of Spain in Brunei, well, Yani's your guy.
And I love sharing my food with people. I like making people discover new things.
Okay, well, on the Paula Malai Ali show, we're going to try and catch up with you when you get that as soon as
Sure.
we can. A big thanks to Yani. A lot of paella means I've got to do a little bit of work to just work out those calories. So thanks to Under Armour, I'm all decked out, ready to do some trampolining. Misa, come and join me. Thank you for being on the Paula Malai Ali show.
Thank you so much.
Misa, the owner and trainer of Ms. Trampoline, has brought this very novel way of keeping fit for us Bruneians. So what are the main benefits for trampolining, you may wonder?
The main importance of trampolining is to improve your blood circulations.
Love it.
And then you will have a better body strength for your body, especially into your core strength. And also it helps to have a good blood circulation.
I love it. I have horrible balance, but should we do this?
Yeah, you should.
Okay, let's hit the music.
All right.
Oh, God.
Oh God, indeed, who would have thought jumping on a circle could make me look so ridiculous and rhythmless?
All right. Give me double jack, double up.
I just can't pretend I was a natural. And I can't pretend I could not find my groove. I felt like a toddler who'd only just learned how to jump.
Oh, my God. Seriously.
1, 2, 3.
But look at Misa, she made it look so easy. I mean, look at her balance, her confidence, doing all of this whilst barking out the orders.
Right, left, left. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You can do
Now listen, I've always commended myself for feeling the groove, but today, no, the groove had left the building, and I could also feel that paella was definitely playing along.
1, 2, 3, 4, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, change. 1, 2, 3, last one. 1, 2, 3.
I am so embarrassed in the bed. How on earth am I supposed to jump, stick to the beat, and use my core for stability?
Misa, I'm done.
Yeah, I do.
I was terrible at that.
It's okay, but you're doing great. I mean, for first timer, you don't know how to do the jumping, but
She's
it's
very
okay.
kind, very kind. With that, I think we have to wrap up the show. We'll see you guys next week for another episode of the Paula Malai Ali Show, where hopefully I look cool, because, you know, I'm pretty cool like that.